Where Are the Customers Yachts by Fred Schwed. This book is a celebration of human folly and the all too human tendency to get swept away in euphoric markets. A humoristic take on the foolishness and deception of stock markets. Hi, welcome to the Booklab. I'm Björn, and today we're going to take a look at the book called A Good Hard Look at Wall Street, or more famously, Where Are the Customers Yachts? Fred Schwed Jr. was a trader on Wall Street. His experience as a trader, particularly during the stock market crash of 1929, provided the foundation for his classic book. The experience gave him a deep understanding of the financial world's absurdity, and unlike many other financial authors that focuses on trading strategies and technical analysis, Schwed approaches the topic with humor and skepticism, exposing the flaws and contradictions of Wall Street. Where Are the Customers Yachts is his most famous work. It was first published in 1940, and while financial markets of course have evolved since this time, the fundamental lessons about human nature has still remained the same. And now I want to share a few lessons that I picked up from this sweet little book. And the first lesson is that financial professionals don't always have your best interest at heart. The book title comes from a visitor to New York who, upon seeing all the luxurious yachts parked around, owned by the brokers and bankers, innocently asks, "But where are the customers' yachts?" Only to realize that the customers have none. This encapsulates one of the book's main messages, that financial professionals often make money regardless if their customers do. Wall Street often presents itself as a place where professionals help their clients build wealth, but in fact it's more about extracting fees and commissions. And if you ever walk into a bank to get financial advice, you kind of have to ask yourself, and I realized this a couple of years ago, the person sitting on the other side of the table, is that person, how much money has that person really made? If that person is still here giving advice for free to me. So that's food for thought. Another lesson is also about human psychology and investment. Perhaps one of the most enduring lessons from Where Are the Customers' Yachts is its insights into human behavior. People are prone to greed, fear, overconfidence and herd mentality, all of which drive the market cycles. Schwed captures the irrationality of people running in to buy at all-time high, only to panic sell when things are at the bottom. Echoing Warren Buffett's famous advice to buy when people are fearful and sell when people are euphoric. I'm just paraphrasing here. But Schwed's observation confirms that human behavior is as it always has been, and the way we humans are wired are what leads to such poor investment decisions. The book serves both as a warning and a guide. It reminds us to be skeptical of those who claim to have easy answers, to focus on the fundamentals rather than hype, and to recognize that human behavior, driven by greed and fear, will always be a major force in investing. Schwed's wit and humor is what makes this book enjoyable. It's a perfect book when you find yourself in a bull market, just to get you to realize that you maybe are not so much smarter than everyone else. If you're into American stocks or crypto right now, you probably feel the euphoric stage building up. Maybe not the recent weeks, but in general the last couple of years. But all good things comes to an end, and there is always a pullback, and sometimes it can be even precipitously deep downturns, and we have to be prepared for that. In other words, someone needs to be the smart money's exit liquidity, and let it not be you, right? I enjoy this book a lot. I read it as an audiobook while driving, so it was quite enjoyable. If you're into stocks, financials, it's a fun and light read with some timeless lessons. If economy, finance is not your thing, then you can probably skip this one, and because there are more important books right there. But I found it refreshing, funny, and especially it's a nice reflection to see how things played out like almost 100 years ago now with the big market crash, and how you can kind of see some similar patterns going on in the market right now, making you humble about what might come next. I'm back next week with more book reviews. I think I have Energy and Civilization lined up, and also I just finished Hayek's book, The Road to Serfdom. I started a book called Soft War as well, so these books are all over the place. It's about power, more financial books, and history mixed with energy. All the common theme of this is what, because money is energy in a way. Power projections that they talk about in Soft War is also about extracting or using power as force. So there's a common theme there. I hope you have something good to read. Let me know what you're reading this week in the comments, and I'll see you next week with more book reviews. Björn out. See you next week.